Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew Romanella here from the Zone Scholarship Winning Spotlight. Sitting with me today we have
Steve Barmakian. I go to Westfield High School, and next year I'm going to be going to the George Washington University.
First, we want to congratulate you on going to George Washington. That's a fantastic feat. And with that being said, can you give me a little insight on what it means to win the Zone Scholarship Award?
Oh, well, it means a lot. When I found out about it, I was really intrigued, and I've been going here since I was like 4 years old. They turned me from a lefty into a righty thrower. I've gone through everything here. And it was a real honor, I couldn't really express it any other way.
Well, it's kind of funny to hear that you went from a lefty to a righty, because generally we're going the other way around.
Yeah.
That's where the big money's made.
Yeah.
But, apparently it's worked out, and with that, you've had a successful high school career. Can you give me one of the best moments of your high school career?
I'd say this year, being elected captain of the team was really big for me. My teammates elected me and another fellow captain as well. And we did a good job. We led the team when we got to the conference semifinals before we lost this year. But being elected captain meant a lot to me, and it meant that my teammates really valued me as a player. So yeah. Well,
and that's an awesome honor. And you spoke about Zone helping you get there.
Yeah.
When you hear the word Zone Sports Academy, what registers in your mind? What to make you think of?
Well, Zone just makes everything click for me. Zone's that place that I go to when nothing else seems to be working. And in a game like baseball, that seems to happen a lot. So, if I'm having like an off day or like an off week even, I come to Zone, this is kind of a place where I can just relax and get everything right before I get back out there on the field.
Absolutely. And being at Zone helped you so much. You've learned a lot in the mental side of the game.
Yeah.
Baseball, as we all know, you spoke about, is a game of failure.
Definitely.
How have you managed to stay positive through failure to continue to reach the level you've gotten?
Oh yeah, it's been tough. I mean, this is a game where it's really easy to just put your head down, be in a bad mood when you strike out or something like that. And really, you have to just stay in the present. It's one of those games where you play so much that you constantly have an opportunity to redeem yourself or you pick yourself up. And I think that's what's so great about the game, and I think that's what I've been doing. I just look forward and stay in the present.
And that's a fantastic thought process. Now, there's a young baseball player out there watching this interview. What advice would you give him to help him get to your level?
Well, I'd say since baseball is such a mentally destructive game at a young age, and you have all these people that are nagging you. You got your parents, and you got your coaches, and you got the other teams in the kids on the other team that are cheering when you mess up. I'd say just to block all that stuff out, have fun, because baseball is meant to be a game that makes you have fun. So, yeah, take it easy. It's
about fun. That's why they say play ball. It's not work ball. It's none of that stuff. So, last one for you. All right, you worked your butt off to get to where you are. Is there a statement or a quote or something that you tell yourself day in and day out to keep yourself working hard?
Yeah. I saw a quote recently. I forget where I saw it, but I think it was like, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future, and if you're at peace, you're living in the present. And I think that relates really well to baseball. Like, as I said before, it's really good to be in the present. If you're in the past, you're thinking about your last at-bat, you're depressed. If you're thinking about your next at-bat, your next game, you're anxious. And if you're in the present right now and you're not thinking about any of that other stuff, then you're really in good shape. It really helps your mind get at ease.
I think that's an awesome message, and I think that's something that a lot of baseball players can learn from. Yeah. On behalf of myself, the Zone Sports family, owner Duke Baxter, we want to send a sincere congratulations to Steve.
Thank you very much.
On his great, successful high school career, moving on to George Washington, obviously sitting down and talking to us. Visit the Zone Scholarship Spotlight on YouTube. Check us out. Check these awesome individuals out, and we'll see you next time.